inshaAllah.
As-salamu alaykum Sayyidi.
Wa alaykum salam wa rahmatullah.
Can our deceased parents get the blessings of Nisf Shaban and change what is written for them in Barzakh?
This is up to Allah's will, but the parents definitely get the blessings of what you do. So we know that in our lives sadaqah jariyah, that the knowledges you're achieving, its benefit is going to your father and mother. The deeds that you do, the actions that you do, the khidmat that you do, the wells that you make, the charity that you give, the Qur'an that you recite, the salawat and durood al-sharif that you're doing, it's a perpetual gift to their souls. So imagine now you're entering into these realities that none of them knew, none of them studied. You're drawing near to Prophet, of course He immensely is dressing and blessing everything upon them. Every action that you're doing is dressing them. Now the reverse, to think that who got you onto that path? This is for lazy people. Lazy people should think a different way, is who got you on this path? Which ancestor prayed for you? Because Allah in Surat An-Nam describes that from the righteous we bring righteous, not from trash we bring righteous people. Allah doesn't take from a rotten tree and bring out now righteous fruit, but from His noble trees that have always been noble. Allah accepts the du'a of those servants that their ancestries, their progenies to be blessed. They may have skipped a few generations but it's their du'as. As a result of their du'as that Allah had already pre-written that we're appearing. So we are not appearing just out of nowhere, we appear as ambassadors for our descendants, and as a result they're all relying on us to achieve. Because in the heavens they see everything, in their grave they're seeing everything. That if they thought that they reached to a point in desperation in which that's it, this is all that we achieved, and all of a sudden to find out that Allah has graced one of their descendants with an immense ability to achieve immense stations and proximity to the heart of Prophet, as if you go and get the lottery for billions of dollars and now all your ancestors will be spending it. It's not something small. They were praying for some ancestor to reach higher realities because they're not happy with their stations only, they're not happy what they didn't achieve. So as a result of these realities we are the ambassadors of our descendants, and they sent us out and inspired us, go and achieve, go and achieve. And I've given that talk before. It's like you give your child this money to go buy milk, go buy our essential items, but the child is heedless, goes down the street, the family's starving for something to eat, but the child goes to a video store, then goes to an arcade and spent all the money, and has to come back to the descendants that I have nothing for you, no sustenance for you, nothing to eat from you. And this is their disappointment. So people whom don't and found that they got into the doors of tariqah and they choose to do nothing. Not only is it disappointment for the self because your self is destroying you, a wasted opportunity for all your descendants. That all the descendants in the barzakh and the world of lights that we're hoping that you would continue the line in this immense marathon in reality to the heart of Prophet, and that you would upgrade all of their graves and their realities by the proximity and what you achieve. So no, we have an immense responsibility, and that was always a motivation for people that you can't just sit on something and not do it, that you represent many. And we live in a time now where the few represent many. So how many generations didn't achieve anything and they're stuck in their grave, and they were given this gift that this one descendant will now reach to the tariqah realities and to the heart of Prophet, maybe even be in the battles of Imam Mahdi. This is immense for all the generations in the grave that are waiting. So it's an astonishing gift and reward for their souls. This is the ultimate jaria, inshaAllah.